और अभी आपको बराह रास्त लिए चलते हैं पाक बहरिया के ज़ेरे इंतज़ाम साथ ही में टाइम सिक्योरिटी वर्कशॉप की इख्तितामी तकरीब का इनेकात आज पाकिस्तान नेवी वॉर कॉलेज में किया जा रहा है।
Officers from Pakistan Armed Forces and our outstanding ambassadors from our business community, parliamentarians, senators, journalists, and honorable members from our academia, researchers and experts. Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon. It was wonderful to hear recommendations and analysis from our experts. Let me say at the outset that Pakistan Navy is not only a force to reckon with in terms of facing all kinds of security challenges and safeguard our borders, which spreads thousands of miles on the coast and deep into the sea through its expertise, courageous officers, technology, and of course, above all, unwavering commitment to defend Pakistan's borders. But in this day and age, along with security comes our economy. And blue economy is the name of the game around the globe. I know that Pakistan Navy is already focusing in exploring our potentials in blue economy, but they've already had an initial investigation through Chinese companies which have great experience in this field. I have a good news to share with you. Just a couple of days ago, I received a message from our great friend China that they are ready to send another delegation to further enhance and explore what is lying under deep water, very valuable natural resources. I think it's high time, Naval Chief, that we really focus on this, and I'm prepared to provide all sorts of help in this behalf because there lies Pakistan's economic stability and Pakistan's progress and prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, Gwadar Port is a linchpin, rightly said, in promoting our not only economic interests, but also promoting Pakistan's outstanding skills in shipbuilding and also make this port a very robust commercial port in this area. Unfortunately, for a variety of reasons, this cause could not be enhanced, and we all know the reasons. Suffice it to say that we'll have to provide not only at Gwadar, but in the entire length and breadth of Balochistan. Not only that, entire Pakistan, security which is unbreachable, security where people of Pakistan find peace and solace so that they can really commit their energies and their talent to promote Pakistan's well-being. In that, we have had various meetings in the recent past of Apex Committee and at various levels. And it is a iron resolve of the government of Pakistan, along with armed forces and all law enforcing agencies, to fight this menace of terrorism with full commitment. As I speak, almost on a daily basis, our officers, our Jawans, they pay huge price by laying their life for Pakistan's defense, Pakistan's peace, and in that their children become orphans in the effort to save millions of children in Pakistan from becoming orphans. And this is, I think, our greatest example, unmatched in contemporary history, where huge sacrifices have been given by Pakistani soldiers, ordinary citizens, doctors, engineers, mothers and children. And I think there cannot be a bigger manifestation or commitment of Pakistan to fight terrorism and completely defeat it, rather erase it from the face of Pakistan. That's our commitment, inshallah. But without this, Pakistan cannot make further progress in the field of economy, trade and commerce. In that, I have to say one point loud and clear, that by 2018, terrorism was defeated holistically by our brave soldiers, our ordinary citizens in KP, in Balochistan, in Punjab and Sindh. They all contributed. 80,000 of our people were martyred, and we suffered economic losses of more than $30 billion. And unfortunately, it has surged again. And we know the reasons. Some of them cannot be defended, but I'm not going to go into that arena. Suffice it to say that we will fight this menace again. We are fighting, and we will not rest until this menace is again defeated and pushed out of borders of Pakistan for all time to come. Coming back to today's subject of discussion, I think today we have to discuss what has gone wrong with Pakistan Shipping Corporation. There was a time it was a blooming business, and today, as you saw on the screen, they only have 12 ships, commercial ships. And what they did not show on the screen is what is costing them in terms of all these 12 ships. It's more than 5 billion rupees annually, a cost which is unbearable, beyond imagination. We have to go into its reasons, why it has come to this pass. And we are paying from our scarce foreign exchange resources. They said $7 billion, but even if it is $5 billion annually for our freight cost, I think we are allowing our economy to bleed. Similarly, there are other issues, and I have to say with a heavy heart, when I visited Karachi Port Trust this year in the month of July, when it was very humid. In Karachi, it's always humid in July. I had a lengthy session with the chairman, Karachi Port Trust, and his officials. The first slide they showed to me was how to develop a piece of land near Karachi port and convert into real estate and earn billions of rupees from this endeavor. My question was, are we focusing on Karachi Port Trust, or we are into the business of development of real estate? I think that is a question, a thorny question we have to ask ourselves and have a sincere self-introspection. That is it the job of Karachi Port to develop real estate or expand their shipping business, provide better facilities to importers, to exporters, have most modern facilities over there, technology, where without waste of time, goods are shipped outside Pakistan and imports are handled very efficiently. Today, if you see some of the ports, in the neighborhood, they are world-class ports around the globe. Pakistan has been blessed by Allah Almighty with brilliant minds sitting here in this room and outside this room, spread all over Pakistan. Bankers, entrepreneurs, doctors, engineers, and whatnot. Everything is available in this country. Allah Almighty, through His infinite mercy, has rewarded Pakistan with infinite natural resources. They run into trillions of dollars. And yet, today, we are hugely undermined by huge borrowings, loans, costly loans. You must have seen on the screen yesterday that Saudi Arabia, which is a very dear friend of Pakistan, a brotherly country, has again renewed $3 billion loan for another 1 year. To really live our life and teach and give a lesson to our posterity or change the course. 12 ships, we are spending 5 billion rupees. And on the other hand, we are borrowing loans from brotherly countries, friendly countries, day in and day out. That's not the way. We have to discard this course. Millions of people laid their life. Millions left their homes in India with this hope in their eyes that Pakistan will be a country where hard work, untiring efforts, and merit will be the order of the day. 77 years down the line, where we stand today, first I must have self-introspection, then all of us should have a very cold calculation of what happened in the past without wasting time or weeping and mourning. We must learn our lesson and move forward. That's the only way forward. There's no other option. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to serve a sermon, but these are my very humble views I've placed before you for your kind consideration. I have noted your recommendations. I will, inshallah, go back to Islamabad and take up these recommendations. But let me say, it takes two to tango. We have to unite our efforts. We have to team our efforts, move forward with unity of thought and action. And that is the way which Qaid had taught us. Let's resolve that not only we will compensate the losses of the past, but inshallah find our lost place in the community of nations through hard work, untiring efforts and sacrifice. Pakistan Paindabad.
Wazir-e-Azam Mohammad वज़ीर आज़म शहबाज शरीफ का वर्कशॉप के शुरका से खिताब। उन्होंने कहा कि ब्लू इकनॉमी से हमारी तरक्की और खुशहाली मुमकिन है। उन्होंने कहा कि गवादर खुसूसी अहमियत रखती है। उन्होंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान दहशत गर्दी की वजह से सबसे भारी कीमत अदा कर रहा है। उन्होंने कहा कि पाक बहरिया हर मुश्किल से नमद आज़मा होने की भरपूर सलाहियत रखती है। मज़ीद कहा कि दोस्त मुल्क चीन बहरी शोबे में भरपूर ताउन फराहम करने के लिए कोशा है। उन्होंने कहा कि आज के दौर में ब्लू इकनॉमी काफ़ी अहमियत हासिल कर चुकी है। मजीद कहा कि 2018 में हमने मुल्क से दहशत गर्दी का खात्मा किया है। पाक बहरिया समंदरी इस्तिफादे के लिए इकदाम कर रही है। हुकूमत और अफवाज पाकिस्तान दहशत गर्दी को ख़त्म करने के लिए पुरअज़म है। पाक बहरिया और बहादुर नौजवान अफसर हमारी समंदरी हुदूद की हिफाजत कर रहे हैं।
सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल दबाएं ताकि कोई खबर रह न जाए।